right, so we are live tonight again. We're going to talk about the matchup that happened today. Toronto Raptors versus the 76ers, second game of the regular season. It actually happened a little whatever, I guess, yesterday, which is classified, I guess, a couple hours ago. But yeah, the game happened. Kudos to the Toronto Raptors first and foremost for getting the victory. Pretty impressive win to say the least. I must say the Raptors ended up taking care of business and they got the win, so that's kudos to them. Player of the game tonight was Scotty Barnes. He ended up scoring 27 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Yeah, and 1 block. Pretty impressive, pretty good. And a 115 to 107 win by the Toronto Raptors, which was excellent. Um, Now we're going to go into the statistics of the Raptors. Raptors did play um, a uh, a team. Basically, they played a 76ers team without Joel Embiid, so that was pretty good. They didn't have Paul George either, so they were able to take care of business with a team that doesn't have their top players. But regardless of what, a win is a win. You got to get wins regardless. It doesn't matter who's out there on the court. It is the professional. It is the pros. So let's get right into this. Okay, so first and foremost, we'll get into the stat line real quick. Agbaji, power forward for the Toronto Agbaji for the Toronto Raptors, the power forward. He ended up finishing with 26 minutes, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 turnover, three offensive rebounds, and defensive rebounds. 5 for 9 from the field goal, 55% from the field goal percentage. 2 for 2 from the free throw, plus minus one, not bad for him. Good way to start your season. Just picking up some statistics, picking up some numbers for us. That's what we like to see. Then we have our guy over here, Scotty Barnes, 36 minutes, 27 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 4 turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, three defensive rebounds, 8 for 11 from the field goal. 72% percentage wise as far as from the field goal, 11 for 13 from the free throw, 84%. So pretty good. 0 for 2 from 3 point line, plus minus one. Not bad game for Scotty Barnes. Definitely got to get those 3 points off, man. 0 for 2, but overall not bad. Jakob Poeltl, 27 minutes, 19 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, four blocks. Yeah, and then as far as the rebounds go, 1 offensive rebound, 8 defensive rebounds, which is pretty good. 5 for 8 from the field goal, plus 7. Not bad at all. Pretty good to say the least. Pretty impressive game. Pretty efficient. Then we have our boy over here, Mitchell, the point guard, 19 minutes, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. As far as the assists, he's gonna have to pick it up. If you have 8 points, you got to be distributing the ball out there. You got to be a great distributor for the team because we're gonna need distributors. 2 for 4 from the 3 point line, and then he plus minus 5. Okay, Grady Dick, 8 points, 1 rebound, 6, 3 for 9 from the field goal, one defensive rebound. You got to pick it up, Grady. 1 for 4 from the 3 point line, plus minus 4. And then Jamal Shed, 25 minutes, 11 points, two rebounds, 5 assists, 7 turnovers. That's pretty bad. But yeah, anyways, defensive side, 2 rebounds on the defensive side, 4 for 11 from the field goal, 36%. So rookie though, 1 for 2 from the 3 point line, plus minus 14. He is a rookie, so cut him some slack. It's gonna take him some time, but he'll definitely get over there. He'll definitely get over that hump. You see what I'm saying? We also have Mogbo. He ended up dropping 12 points, 9 rebounds. Excellent. Five was it two 5 assists, 2 steals, plus minus plus 21, 6 for 7 from the free throw. Pretty efficient game. 3 for 8 from the field goal. But he's getting better. He's a rookie still. He's a rookie. Chris Boucher, 19 minutes, 4 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. Not really that much. Nothing from the field goal. tonight. He was 0 for 5 from the field goal, so it looks like most of his points probably came from the free throw line. Not really the best game for Chris Boucher. Yeah, the free throws 4 for 4, so he basically hit all his free throw shots. That's basically how he got all his points tonight. Um, Flip. Emmanuel quickly was out tonight. He was injured. Yeah. J J J Battle. He ended up 14 minutes, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 4 for 5 from the field goal, plus minus 4. So and then yeah, so basically a lot of guys are still out. Quickly's out, RJ Bear's out, the Walter rookie's out, Kelly Olynyk is out, uh what's it called? Bruce Brown is out. So we got a lot of guys out. Basically injured. And it said you chump or whatever you chumpy or whatever's out, get a coach's decision. So long story short, we ended up getting the victory, which was good. We ended up winning the game. That's the most important thing. I think the most important thing is we just have to build on these wins. Listen, people are going to get hurt. It's the NBA. We're talking about a cupcake league now where guys you literally blow on them, they're gonna get hurt. You see what I'm saying? You literally touch them on the shoulder, they're gonna, or you they get a little touch on the knee or the touch on the leg, and they're out. So we have a lot of guys who are injured in the NBA. NBA is filled with injuries, and guys are getting injured guys will literally come into the regular season injured, like get injured in practice, like it's pathetic. But anyways, I'm not going to go on and on about that. But all we have to do at the end of the day is continue to get these victories. We got to keep adding on to it. It was a good win, good performance overall. Scotty Barnes, good performance for him. We're gonna have it's gonna be a long season. Like I said, it's not a race, it's a marathon. So we just have to build on these wins. Sixers did have some key injuries, but we still were able to exploit them and get the victory, which is very important. I think that's the most important thing. We still got to get those wins. I know a lot of people heard me say some stuff about Scotty Barnes not really feeling his game. I think this is the time for Scotty to show himself, improve himself. You see what I'm saying? Like why he is the player that people tout him to be. The way he can do that is just continue to get wins, continue to get victories, add on to the wins, add on to the victories, and help lead the team because that's the only way we're gonna get anywhere in this league. We gotta start positioning ourselves, especially if it comes to playoffs. There's a lot of Vegas, a lot of places have us expected not to even make the playoffs. The Toronto Raptors aren't supposed to make the playoffs, according to some reports. So, and according to some professional gamblers and stuff like that, they don't have the Raptors even as a playoff team. So this is where we have to prove the haters, not even the haters, but the doubters wrong, and go out there and get into that playoffs. I think the only way we can do that is we got to win games. We got to win games. We got to keep winning these games. We got to just keep winning, 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 and get victories. And that's all it boils down to. You know what I mean? If we could finish top 6, we don't have to play in the playing game. If we could ideally, I would say if you want to be pretty good, middle of the pack, 4 or 5, I would say. If you're hovering around there, you're virtually in the middle of the pack. So that's what we got to do. Now, some of the stuff that I like from the Raptors right now, I like Davion Mitchell. I just still need to see more assists. Jamal Shed, I like Jamal Shed. Jamal Shed is a really good player. I think he might be a point guard for us in the distant future. I don't know if they're going to have him in the G League or not, but he's a really good player. 25 minutes, 11 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Jamal Shed is a player that I could see him, yeah, I mean, coming into his own. You know, what I mean, this is gonna be a perfect fit for him. All he has to do is just stay playing, keep prepared, stay good. You know, what I mean, on the court and off the court, stay healthy on the court and off the court. Just stay undistracted, focus on the game, play basketball. Don't get caught up in any other stuff out here. Trust me, it's not worth it. Just play basketball and keep it pushing. But I see a lot of great things for this guy. I think he's a good player. Mugbo, I think he's another one too. He's a good player as well. He 12 points, 9 rebounds. Like these are guys we need. Like I like Jamal Shed. Walter, I'm waiting for him to get healed up. You know what I mean? They said he has a right shoulder AC joint sprain. So hopefully he can heal up and then we could see him play in action with the Raptors. But as far as our second rounders go, our 2 second round rookies, pretty good. As far as Mogbo and Jamal Shed. Two of them are playing really good. So kudos to those guys, young guys out there. Um, yeah, Jay Battle. He's not looking bad at all. I mean, came in there, put up some buckets for us. Salute to him. Jameson Battle. He's looking pretty good. I like what I see from him. You know what I mean? So some good productivity coming from the bench. That's the most important thing. As long as we get the productivity coming from the bench, we should be okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, um, we should be okay. We got some guys, we got some players. And they're ready to play ball. They're ready to contribute. You see what I'm saying? Like Jay Battle's a rookie. He's an undrafted rookie. He's contributing immediately for the Raptors. Salute to him with the 12 points. So that's good. You know what I mean? So we have about four rookies on this team. We're getting contribution from our two second rounders and our undrafted rookie, which is that's a plus, and that's all you need. We just got to get contribution and get victories. I don't care how we get them, Grady Dick. You got to step up now. Grady. It's your second year in the league. You had a pretty good first game. I need you to pick it up on your second game, your third game. You know what I mean? You gotta find your consistency, right? Like we don't want you averaging a single. You know what I mean? You gotta average in double figures. You gotta put up those buckets, you gotta put up those points. 8 points, nah, bro. Grady, that doesn't make it tonight, bro. You gotta have better productivity. You gotta be able to put better productivity. You know what I mean? 3 for 9 from the field goal, not good. And then as far as that goes, 3 for 9, and then your 3 points, 1 for 4. You know what I mean? Try to take at least maybe 8 3 points in a game and try to go 4 for 8 or 5 for 8 or 6 for 8 or 7 for 8 or 8 for 8. As long as you're able to be productive, that's the most important thing. That's what we're trying to get at from our guys, our young guys. So not bad at all. Scotty Barnes was the leading scorer, 27 points, which is pretty good. And then Jakob Pertl, he said some controversial stuff saying there's no expectation for this team. Nobody sees us going to the playoffs. I don't think he sees them going to. He basically just shitted on the team, but at the same time, hey, he's speaking realistic. But listen, man, we're still in this game. We still got to try to make it to the playoffs. You know what I mean? Yeah, we don't have the best players. Yeah, we're not star studded, but at the same time, we still have to compete. We still should be able to at least make it to the playoffs and be able to at least maybe win a round. It's up to the players at the end of the day. Don't Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan or you know what I mean? Vince Carter isn't walking through that door. You know what I mean? Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan tandem isn't walking through that door. Chris Bosh isn't walking through that door. So we got to realize we got to go out there and play with who we got in front of us. Kawhi Leonard is not walking through that door. So we have to play with the players we have, and we have to go out there and contribute what we got. And I think the only way we can do that is we have to actually go out there and play ball. And we have to just kind of get these victories because these victories are what counts. These victories are going to get us to at least be able to get into the playoffs. I don't care what anyone says. You guys are talking about play-in tournament, bro. I'm not interested in playing in no play-in tournament. I want to see us, like I said before, in the middle of the pack, 4 to 5, 4 to 5. If we can win a game, we overachieved. Simple as that. We won one series in the playoffs. We pretty much overachieved. But at the same time, though, anything is possible. You gotta, you know, what I mean, you gotta. There's no limit to the sky. You know, what I mean, you just gotta keep going, keep going, keep going, until you know what I mean, until you just keep going and see where the universe takes you. But that's what the Raptors have to keep doing. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, and just keep going. But good win overall tonight from our team. It's a good win. I like what I seen. I know we got some big games coming up this in the coming weeks. I know we're going to be playing on. We have the next game is versus the Timberwolves, which is going to go down. It's an actual back to back, so we got to go all the way to Minneapolis and play them. So we're going to be playing them later on today. So I'll be back later on tonight with the T Wolves game. It's going to be at 8 p.m. So I'll try to rip through that very efficiently with you guys, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know where it is wherever you people live, but over here on this side we deal with Eastern Standard Time. So we got the T Wolves. Yes, they got T Wolves. How are they looking right now? They don't have um Anthony Davis. He's not around. So they have Anthony Edwards though. So he's a tough player. He's a guy we got to watch out for. He's a guy who can put up some big numbers, a guy who's very explosive, very aggressive. They have some players. They got some players, and we have to prepare for those guys. We got some matchups ahead of us, right? So we got to be ready for those matchups. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be ready for it still. I'm gonna be ready for it. It's a back to back, like I said before. So I'm looking forward to the game. Um, Anthony Edwards is probably the guy that we're gonna have to try to contain. You know what I mean? He's a good player. We're not going to be able to stop him, but we can contain him. If he can get his numbers, cool. But if we can just contain him and at least try to get to their other players and try to get the best out of their other players, I don't see why we shouldn't be able to win that. It's an easy win. It's an easy game to win. The odds on favor are, I don't even know who the odds on favor are, but it's an easy game to win. Um, you know what I mean? So minus 12.5 for them. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? We'll see what transpires. We'll see what transpires. But yeah, it's gonna be some games tomorrow. There's a lot of games out. Well, it's quite a bit. So yeah. Anyways, listen, guys. I'm gonna be signing off. I'm not even gonna hold you guys. I'm not gonna stay too long. Congratulations to the Raptors. We got the job done. We got the win. We got the victory. We'll be back later tomorrow. We got the NBA game. Plus, we got the boxing fight with Regis Prograis and Jack Cantrell. So it's gonna be a pretty busy tomorrow as far as the sports world goes. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff that I'm gonna be putting out through this stream. I know it's pretty late right now out here in the city, so a lot of people are sleeping right now. I gotta probably do the streams right after the game, but I had a whole bunch of other stuff I had to do, so I couldn't really get to it. But we'll do the stream after the game tomorrow, and then we will do the post-fight reaction as far as my boxing people go, so you guys can check that out as well. Um, Kudos to the Raptors. 80 more games to go. All right, I'm signing out. Peace. Later. Good night.